What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Marvel Card Collecting and Investing with me, Ginger Man Cards. Hope you're really well. It's Wednesday, 26th of May, and it feels like it's been a long week and it's only Wednesday, which worries me. Just had one of those days where you're at work, you're doing something that, my job is a job and nothing else. I'm quite honest with that, with my colleagues and managers and things like that. But I go there to do my work, do my thing, best I can. Obviously, I'm not a slouch by any means, but yeah, I'm not passionate about it, I think is what I'm saying. And I'm sure there are many of you out there that are in the same boat and just doing the job to pay the bills. I got to think about my little boy, have a roof over the head, pay the rent, things like that. But yeah, this is nice because this is a part of my day where I get to just chill a little bit, do some learning, talk about Marvel cards, and yeah, just interacting with you guys, which has been honestly really, really eye-opening for me because I would say I'm actually quite an introvert. Some of you might not believe that, but I've always been kind of shy and yeah, I'm slowly growing in confidence, so it's good. It's really good. So yeah, today I wanted to have a look through the 1994 Flair, and I'm on the Jeff Alander's House of Checklists website again because really, really good resource to look at the checklists. But yeah, we're going to look through the checklist, look through the chase card, promo cards, all that good stuff as normal. I know someone actually wanted me to do a video on the Flair card, so whoever that was, I can't remember. Hope you get some value out of this because that's what it's about. I'm trying to learn. Like there's a lot of Flair cards, and trying to understand which one's which, and which ones are scarce, which ones are worth investing or collecting, whatever way you're looking at it. And we'll look at the PSA population as we normally do. Because I find that interesting as well. I will do a video on BGS for those of you asking, because that's a really interesting play as well. And yeah, we'll look at some recent sales and what's currently on eBay, and there's some interesting stuff there that's quite cheap in my opinion. So let's have a look. So let's go into the set. So DC, Marvel. And we're looking for Marvel Annual Flair 1994. So, wicked thing about this website is that you get some notes, and I find them really interesting, really helpful, because not everywhere you'll find these kind of notes unless you know the sets off by heart. I do not yet. I'm quite transparent with that, and you guys have helping me. I know a fair bit now. I feel like I've got a really good grasp of the sets, but there's still so much to learn. So no card number is visible on cards 135 to 149. 2 cards, number 8, were printed, but no number 6. Please visit this site for a great explanation of the observed promo cards, which we'll do in a minute, and promo sheets. Really interesting that. So it's a big old set, first of all. So in a box, there are 24 packs of 10 cards, and I'll show you some of the cards and what they look like in a second. But they're wicked because they've kind of all got their own story. I guess you could say that about any card in any Marvel set. But for example, the first one is the Thing, Origin of the Fantastic Four, and hopefully we can look at the pictures in a minute. But they're just really cool looking cards. And I say that about all of them, but the artwork on these are insane, and just they feel quite premium. I would say. I think someone said about them being the first kind of premium Marvel card. I don't know if that's wrong or right, but judging by the look of them, I would agree. So we have a total of 150 cards in the set, the base set, and you can see all the big names on the left. And let's scroll down. You've got the ones that are really, really cool and, in my opinion, worth looking at. Are these cards? So 135 to, I mean, all of these later, these 135 to 150, I think are just wicked cards. These Maximum Carnage cards, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, 5, 6, they're wicked. I would love to have, and talk about set collecting and character collecting, things like this, but I'd love to have 5 of these cards graded, you know me, for my display. That would be wicked. Love Carnage, love Venom. Obviously it's got Spider Demon, Shriek, Spider-Man, Venom. But yeah, that would be so cool. So yeah, 150 is the checklist. And we'll go on to the chase cards. So the ratio is 1 in every 2 packs. So I guess you could call that a scarcer card. Obviously more scarce than the base sets. So if there's 1 in every 2 packs and there's 24 packs in a box, yeah, you can work that one yourself because I am rubbish at maths. So yeah, these chase cards, Power Blast cards. So I've seen these popping, and they've been brewing for a while. And I can see people kind of snapping them up fairly quickly, and it's interesting to see. There's 18 Power Blast cards. The big names, so Cable, Cyclops, Iron Man, Magneto, Phoenix, Storm, Venom, Wolverine, Ghost Rider, Punisher, Captain America, Gambit, Thor, Silver Surfer, Spider-Man, Deadpool, Invisible Woman, Doctor Doom, big names. Should just say I'm watching X-Men again at the moment. X2 movie I'm in the middle of, which is epic. Great movie. And yeah, just wanted to tell you that really. Don't know where I was going with that, but I'm still watching Marvel stuff, would you believe? So Flair print cards. So a case bonus. So I'm assuming, and again, please do correct me below. I'm learning. Please don't shoot me. Flair print cards, case bonus. So is there like 1 per box, something like that? The Cable, Cyclops, Ghost Rider, Iron Man, Magneto, Phoenix, Punisher, Storm, Venom, and Wolverine. So are they slightly bigger cards? Blank backs. Okay. That's cool. Okay. So you've got promo cards, which we'll go into on another link. Double-sided 4-up panels. Again, I don't understand that. So again, if you can drop a comment below on what double-sided 4-up panels is, please let me know. I mean, I'm transparent. I don't know what that means. Flair prints. These are cool. Deadpool, Blank Back, Heroes Worldcon, Amiga Red versus Wolverine. That is wicked. So let's go on to this link. So this has the basic set, 150 cards, which we've just seen. To be fair, this is probably a nicer view, but still. You've got the chase cards, which we've just talked about, so 1 to 18. And you've got the promos. So this is a decent breakdown of the promos. Deadpool Flair print, Amiga Red Flair print, and Amiga Red versus Wolverine Flair print. 4 uncut sheets. I don't know enough about uncut sheets, but I've got a couple Spider-Man ones, and 9 card uncut sheets, which I think are really cool. For something that, I mean, I don't know what people would do with them apart from collect them and display them. That's what I'm doing. I want to frame some of my ones, so I think they look really cool. Case inserts, so large cards. So I haven't seen any of these, so I don't know what they look like. So that might be worth researching in a minute. And you've got binder inserts, which are also large cards as well. Very interesting. So again, due to a number error in no card number 6 exists, there are 2 number 8s. Iron Man, the real number 6, and Vulture. There are 3 known variants to the 4-card uncut sheet. One has text, ship ships June 1994 in white letters etched in gold foil on the card. The second has the same text in black letters on gold paste on sticker. And the third does not contain a shipping date, but simply says the ultimate collectible. The Diamond Disc Amiga versus Wolverine Flair print was a promotional item given to the annual retailer seminar June 11th to 14th, 1994. Crikey. If anyone has one of those cards, I would be very interested in looking at it. How cool is that? See, we're learning these things. So really cool. So that's the set. That's the Power Blast. That's the promos, uncut sheets, Flair prints, which I'll need to do some more research on, and some comments down below. So that's really cool to look at. So let's have a look at the population report. So you can see here, you've got the annual, you've got the Power Blasts, you've got the 4-up panels, which we just talked about. You've got the other Power Blast. Oh, that's the Marvel Universe, sorry. But yeah, you've got the annual Marvel unit. You've got the annual Marvel here. There's not many of these graded. Only 12 of those. But the main one I'm going to look at is this one here. And there's a fair few. So 828 cards currently graded of this set, which I'm sure has gone up considerably in the last 2 months, because I remember I checked it a while back. So the breakdown, excuse me, I got a really dry throat. The breakdown is 420 PSA 10s, 286 9s, 93 8s, 12 7s, 14 6s. Is that a lot? Again, that's not a big population. I say this. Anything under 1,000 cards for a set graded is very low. And again, purely my opinion. There may be some of you out there going, no, I don't want this to happen. And I understand and I feel for you. But this is what's happening. So Doctor Strange is only one PSA 10 Flair. And I will just mention the buybacks because, again, they're a very interesting play. You can buy these, I think, 94 Flair and 95 Flair buyback cards, which are serial numbered. I believe the majority are out of 20 or 30. Again, as I said, I had some in my ComC basket and they got bought up by someone else, so I'm still crying about that. But they're very, very interesting because they're the same cards as these, with a serial number, and I believe they have like a stamp on them. So yeah, interesting. So Captain America, only PSA 10s, there's 7 of those. So again, these are the big characters. Where's Iron Man? Here you go. Iron Man. There's only one PSA 9 currently graded. Wow. 9 PSA 10s for Spider-Man. Hulk 3. And Nightcrawler. Love Nightcrawler. 1 PSA 10. So that's the base set. Let's have a look at the Power Blasts. Where are they? Power Blasts. So again, 18 cards here, and there are currently 189 graded cards, and you're interesting to see the breakdown of the 10s, 9s and 8s, because I think that's quite interesting. So the base set, obviously the 10s were the far majority of the graded cards. In these ones, the Power Blast ones, which are really cool, big names, 52 of 189 were PSA 10s, and 102 of the PSA 9s for this set, 23 for the 8s. And each one is not even in double digits yet. And again, we've talked about how many are at PSA, PSA's closed, blah, blah, blah. I'm repeating myself again, but there's going to be more chunk of Marvel cards across all years and sets, I think. Majority are going to be 1990 Marvel Universe, unfortunately, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. So really, really low pop for these. I would call them chase cards. They are chase cards, but that's interesting. And they are scarcer. The ratio to get these in packs and boxes are, as I said, 1 to 2, something like that. I probably said that wrong, but interesting. But, big but, are people currently buying them? And what are the prices for these graded cards in this set? So, let's head over to 130 Point and have a look at what's going on. So there's quite a few bids going on. Let's have a look at this. God of Thunder card, Thor. So 1 day left, currently at $10.49. My God, 10 watches. So I'm assuming there'll be a hell of a lot of action before the end. But if you can get, I'm serious about this, guys. And I would say it doesn't matter. It does matter. You know, this is purely speculation. My opinion. Don't invest money you don't have. Never use credit cards. All that crap. I'm not a financial advisor. I need to say all of that because it's important. But if you can get any of these PSA 10 of these old 90s Marvel cards under, and think about it, you know, do some research. I'm not just saying dive right in, just buy it because you'll get left with the bag. But like this, for example, if I can get this for under $50, PSA 10, it's a no-brainer. Do I think you're going to triple your money if you're investing? Not particularly, but you're not going to go wrong, and it looks awesome. Man, I had this exact buyback card, serial number 1, for I can't remember what it was, $80 maybe. Serial 1 out of 20, and I didn't bloody buy it. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, and I feel like I'm repeating myself, but PSA, when they reopen, will have a higher price for their value submission. So, hence why I'm saying to get a PSA 10 in any of these kind of 90s cards is something to really, really consider if you can get it under $50, or even cheaper than that, even better. Even in some of the 9s, like it has to be decent characters. It's just important, unfortunately. That's the market, that's the collectors, that's the people that watch the movies, the series, you know what I mean? So, for example, Loki. If you can get a PSA 10 Loki card in the next few weeks, I mean, you haven't got much time, but it's worth looking into. And if you wanted to flip that, you could. If you wanted to keep it longer term, you could. Completely up to you. But I'm just putting something out there. I'm hoping this makes sense. I feel like I'm blabbing on today. But yeah, that's a steal currently. But obviously there's 10 watches. There's 1 day to go, 7 hours. So I'll be watching some of these just to see what's happening. So recent sales. So there's actually not been a lot of these Flair cards, graded PSA Flair cards, selling. Not an awful lot at all. So a lot of raw cards, some SGCs, which we don't really want to know. Spider-Man one. This is probably the higher value one that I've seen. And this is Spider-Man part, I don't know, Roman numerals. PSA 10, Pop 11. Let's have a look at it. Yes. Lovely card, isn't it? And that's sold for $289 at PSA 10. So, nice. Alternative Vision. card number 103. Again, this is Probstein, so a big auction house. A lot of eyeballs, a lot of attention. PSA 10. That's over $123. 23 bids. This is an interesting card. 94 of Flair. Venom. PSA 8. $11. Not bad. Not bad. I really like the artwork on this, though. That's a PSA 10. So the PSA 10, same card, sold for $73. I think that's a bargain. I really do. And these are just that's just a base set card, I believe. God, I hope I'm right. Let's check it. Because I don't want anyone to go crazy at me. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. It's wicked. So, let's go down. Marvel. We don't want Marvel Universe, we want Flair. Captain America Flair, card number 16, PSA 10. Low pop of 7, sold for $109. Again, I think that I'm doing the actions. The ball was rolling on some of these. Look at the artwork on that. That's just awesome. So these are the ones I said would be worth looking at, seriously. Maximum Carnage, Venom, Spider-Man, PSA 10, sold for $386. I'll show you the card. What I'm talking about. That is awesome. Isn't it? I mean, what more could you ask for? Venom, Spider-Man, Carnage, all in one card. Back of the card, card number 104. I'll just go back to the set. And that's the Maximum Carnage card. Yeah, wicked card. Love it. Sorry, I'm getting lost. I'm forgetting that I'm still recording. I'm really sorry, guys. Right, so let's go on to Phoenix. And that one sold for $42, PSA 9. And again, this was the 5th of May, so a while back now. Start of the month. So not much. There's not much been selling. So is that a good thing? Maybe. There are quite a lot for sale. It'll be interesting to see what happens with these ones that have been listed, and I'll show you in a second, on Probstein PWCC, because that tends to get, from what I've witnessed so far, that tends to get the ball rolling for sets and cards and other sellers apart from those auction houses, from what I can see. 94 Flair Vengeance, $85 for PSA 10. Thanos, and this was the 2nd of May. Thanos, $227. So again, big name, PSA 10, can't go wrong. Bosh. Another Venom one, and there's loads of Venom cards in this set, and I've just mentioned Part 2, PSA 9, sold for $119. Again, really good. Gambit, PSA 9, $53. Some SGCs here. Iron Man Chase card Power Blast, $125, and that was 27th of April. So yeah, really cool. $80 for Thing versus Hulk, PSA 9. Doctor Doom, $8 to $17. Invisible Woman, again, which I've said, I think that's a one of the Power Blast ones. Just check my facts. Yes, it is. That's a really nice card, isn't it? PWCC that was with. You've got Punisher, $56, PSA 10, bargain. Hulk, PSA 9, $24. And another Power Blast Silver Surfer, one from Norrin there. Card number 14, $22 for PSA 9, bargain. Again, a lot of bargains, and this was April, so Flair Wolverine, this is a big card. PSA 10, pop of 8, $182. Interesting, isn't it? And another Power Blast one. Be interesting to see what you guys think. Are they harder to grade, these Power Blaster ones, or am I just making that up? By the population report we've just seen, that would be why. So I probably should have mentioned this. The Power Blast cards, you can see 5 of 18, so there's 18 of the cards. The artwork on the back as well is important. You can see. So they're effectively grading. I'd say that looks like a pretty decent shaped card. I don't know what that thing on the left is, but yeah. Effectively, they're grading both sides, whereas they wouldn't normally pay as much attention to the back if it wasn't kind of a double-sided looking card. I would say this is a double-sided looking card, but I'm hoping that makes sense. It's the same with like the double impact cards in the 1996 Marvel Masterpieces set. They're grading, they're looking at both sides, whereas I'm not an expert grader, I know a little bit, but you think about 1990 Marvel Universe cards. I've seen some of the backs of those cards have marks on and some printing issues and still get 10s and 9s. So, yeah, interesting to see. So, I blabbed on enough about that. So there's some sales. Or there's another Maximum Carnage one. I just imagine if you could have some of the Maximum Carnage ones together. Whoa, blows my mind. Imagine if they were buybacks as well. So let's have a look at what is popping. So again, I said about PWCC. I'm watching all of these because they're very low prices at currently. Gambit and Rogue. Oh, that's wicked, isn't it? I should just check. What number is that? 130. Venom the Madness. I love that card. Yeah. So yeah, currently $34. 1 day, 7 hours left, and the majority of these PWCCs the same amount of time left. Only 5 bids on that one. 20 bids for Gambit and Rogue. Mary Jane 20 bids. The Wedding $9.99 currently. Again, there will be a lot of watchers. Whether that's just to see what's happening with the prices or genuine bidders, I don't know. But interesting. Daredevil 9 at $11.50. Jubilee $16.50. 61 for Wolverine Hulk. That PSA 10, that's a Venom Lives one. PSA 10, that's going to go pop 1 of 11. There you go. That's going to go bigger. Sorry, Doctor Doom. So a load of cards. Bishop, Gambit, all on PWCC, ending in a day in 7 days. But there are a lot of cards I've seen listed. Whether this is someone sending in a whole bloody set of PSA 10s, probably one guy just sent a chunk in and said, yeah, sell these for me. That is very likely. Black costume one, that's going to be a lot. Again, I had this card, the exact Scorpion card, serial numbered buyback, and I didn't get it because I paused it up. I keep repeating it, but it's hurting me. Colossus Defects, PSA 10, only $11 so far. This is crazy. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with these. I might do an update with you guys if that's something you would be interested in to see what the prices go at. I don't think they're going to be huge, but I mean, if you can get a Power Blast Magneto, currently $34, PSA 10, if you can get that under 100, I'd be happy, in my opinion. That's crazy. I think it'll go well over that, by the way, but there's 7 people already bid. Ghost Rider. Wow, crazy. So you could buy a whole bloody set if you wanted to. Mental. Anyway, that's some prices. I'm babbling on. Hopefully that was some value to you guys. in some form. I feel like I've not been at my best today, so I apologise. I feel like I'm getting ill. I don't know why, but I wanted to do something at least for you guys, and just good for me to look at sets and learn about the chase cards, and it's we can always learn something new, and no matter how old you are, how young you are, you can always learn something new. So again, thank you for watching. I'll do some more videos on 90s cards. There's still so many sets I need to cover. It's a never-ending thing, which is good because it means I can create lots of content and find out which kind of sets you enjoy, and what you're interested in, really. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate the like. Please subscribe. Mean the world to me. And see you on the next one. Take care.